MS Talkers? It's your girl Ashley K, aka BK Angel, and I'm coming to you live because I'm celebrating a wonderful day with my boo Ty. That's right, it is my 100th, aka 10-year anniversary with my boo Ty. Sabri, baby. Yes! You all, when I was first diagnosed at the age of 13 with multiple sclerosis, no other MS medications were helping to stop the growth of lesions in my brain. And I had to wait a long time, and I had to take medications that gave me really bad side effects. And I even ended up in the ER a couple of times because of chest pains. I still remember that. But when I turned a few years later, a new medication was invented called sabri. Unfortunately, it was pulled off of the market because it had a few side effects and whatnot, and my doctor didn't want me to try it yet because I was still in the age of 18. But finally, when I turned 18, my neurologist said, let's try sabri, and finally, the first medication ever stopped the growth of lesions in my brain. And ever since then, that's 10 years later, 100 infusions later, I have had no new lesions. And I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has been there with me on this journey, to my neurologist who started me on sabri. And I love all of my neurologists. I've had a few. But there's nothing like your first neurologist, and he has been there for me, even there with me through my crazy when I was taking 17 hours in college. He told me to slow down. And he allowed me to go overseas, and I've just been able to do so much because, once again, I think I said it before, I could be in a wheelchair right now, but thanks to sabri, I have been able to go to college, a 4-year university, UNC Chapel Hill, go Tar Heels! I've been able to stay abroad and travel the world like I've always wanted to do. And I've been able to go to grad school in New York, and I've been able to have a career. And all that is thanks to my boo sabri. I would like to also thank everyone, my family, who supported me through this decision, because it was a tough decision, because there is a chance that you can catch PML, which is an incurable illness, with sabri, but we have had faith with each infusion that I would not catch that. And I also do not have the JC virus that most people who catch PML do have. And I also want to thank all of the neurologists that I have had, whether they're in New York or North Carolina or right now, that have dealt with me and my crazy, because I do like to push the limits. Sometimes I do too much, but they still are there for me. They're still supportive of me. I would like to thank all of my lovely, lovely, lovely nurses that have to deal with me. You know, sometimes I'm late for appointments. Sometimes, you know, I'm so sorry, and they have to wait for me because it takes them a while to go home because I'm always the last person. I'm so sorry. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I like to thank, I think I said this before, but just really thank my family. They have just been my number one. They have always just really been there for me. I like to thank my friends that have stayed, because MS will tell you who is there for you, who's going to be supportive of you, and because sometimes it can be boring or troublesome when you have a friend that has MS. And you know, because sometimes I might be too tired, or sometimes I may have an infusion around this event, so I might have to miss a wedding. I'm so sorry I missed your wedding. But they still are there for me. They're still supportive of me, and I just want to say thank you all so much. Once again, I want to say thank you to Ty Sabri for introducing me to my MS sisters, because a good portion of my MS sisters I have met during my Ty Sabri infusions. And infusions are, once again, for those of you who do not know, you are hooked up to an IV. and you're receiving medication through an IV bag for a good 1 to 2 hours. It all depends on your drug treatment plan. And during those times, I'm either sleeping, working, like on when, because I did this when I was a student, so doing homework, or either working as a teacher, so like lesson planning or whatever, or I'm reading a book. But during those times, I have also had some wonderful conversations with my MS sisters, and I actually met my mentor through my time with Thai Sabri. And once again, to Thai Sabri, my boo, I have commitment issues, as some of my exes will tell you. I freak out when I see trouble ahead. I bail. But even through foreseeing trouble ahead, you stuck with me. You healed me. And so, Thai Sabri, once again, thank you. But most of all, to God, thank you so much for allowing me to live a life that I've always dreamed of living. Thank you for creating the creator who created Thai Sabri to help heal me. I love you so much. And words cannot express the absolute all I am in of you. I know there may be some out there who say, well, if God was so great, why are you having mess? Because it is a privilege that God would give me this this gift to bear so that I can minister to others. Because right now I have friends who I went to, a friend I went to grad school with who was just diagnosed, and she's reaching out to me right now. I have a friend that has a sister-in-law that was just diagnosed that's reaching out to me. Sadly, I also have a friend that I went to high school with that was diagnosed last week. And the fact that God blessed me with the opportunity to minister or counsel those who are going through this struggle, just like my mentor mentored me, I can pass on the baton and be that beacon of hope and light for somebody else. That is a blessing and a gift that I do not take lightly. Yes, in the beginning it was tough. It's always going to be tough. But MS, Thai Sabri, God has taught me so many lessons through this journey. And I'm very thankful for that He found it that I would be responsible enough to handle a situation such as this. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody who has been there for me on my MS journey. I will not be before you long, and there goes my preaching line. But I'm done. But once again, thank you so much for everyone who's been there for me. And we are still fundraising for the MS Walk. So if you have not had a chance to donate, please click on the link below. I just received an email. We have 14 more weeks. So, yes, MS Walk is over, but fundraising is just really beginning. So, please hit the donation link below. And I hope that you all have a blessed and wonderful week, and that you all just continue being you, continue being great, and continue being blessed. I love each and every one of you. Bye.